Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. And here we have the Maserati Levante on a 71 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car. And then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. The tailgate in this car will open electronically, as you can see. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, you can see the alloy wheels and bodywork are all in pristine condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see the total miles of this car. They are 24,324. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. In that section, we've also got our fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges as well. You can change information that's displayed in that central section using the buttons out on the steering wheel just here. We've also got our phone controls there. We have our cruise control, downhill brake control, the minus and plus paddle so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over into the center, the main touchscreen for the vehicle. So you can see we're on the main kind of home screen menu at the moment. You can access certain menus directly along the bottom here. For example, the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust your passenger and driver temperature. You can determine where you would like the air to be distributed. You can turn your air conditioning on and off from on here as well. We do have physical controls for this, which we'll come to in just a moment. We have our satellite navigation. Really nice clear color display, as you can see. Very easy system to use. You can of course pair your phone from here. You can change various vehicle settings, and there are certain Maserati friendly apps that you can have displayed up on the screen, which you can see just there. And then you can go to this end category where all of them will be displayed simultaneously. And as you can see, loads of different ways to listen to your music, for example. You can extend upon that by hitting media. And over here, you can see we've got our radio. We've got our Bluetooth audio, USB inputs as well. So as I say, loads of ways to listen to music. This car's also got a full color reversing camera, which you can see just there. Below that are the physical controls that I mentioned a moment ago. So we can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed, so just here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in for driver and passenger. If you wish to, just hit the auto button. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for me, the driver, to maintain the temperature that I've asked for. You can override that by making any manual adjustment that you wish to. We have some storage down here, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, next to which we can turn our traction control on and off. And then we have various different driving settings and suspension settings. So sport, off-road, and as I said, suspension settings just here. The main volume for the stereo. This dial will control things on the screen. So you can use the touchscreen should you wish to, or this dial, as I say, just here. We can adjust the suspension height, so the ride height of the vehicle. We have an electronic handbrake as well. And then over to the left-hand side, 2 cup holders. You can cover this over if you wish to. We've got a 12-volt charging socket just there as well. The last thing I want to talk about is the paperwork that we hold for the car. So there are 2 keys for this vehicle in total. You can see the V5 registration document just there that shows it's a 2-owner car from new, and the service book. The vehicle, having only just arrived into us, is due to have its service imminently. So that will be done as of the time of recording this video towards the end of August 2024. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.